Well,
there.
we got to do one more quick segment before we jump over to the super chats.
It doesn't have to be that quick.
We can do it.
I'm just a little excited about it. So we're going to be talking about the new PS5. I don't know who saw the... so PlayStation actually pushed this back. This was supposed to happen 2 weeks... Or, like, I don't know. When did the riot start? Like
2 weeks ago?
May 4th?
May
5th?
27th or something.
Yeah.
Or
when it started, yeah, because
the beginning. Right.
The 27th, I believe.
So the 27th. So they were supposed to have this, and they pushed it back, and they're like, you know what? We got to wait. And today was finally the reveal. 2 million people live. They were hosting it live. There was 2 million people peak, and it was awesome. So check us out here. We got
2 million concurrent.
2 million concurrent people were there watching this.
I want 2 million concurrent.
The PlayStation 5.
So here's
the first few things we got to get to for those that are just tuning in.
What's that?
Well, the weird game controversy.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
But there's a bunch of games we're gonna look at some of the games that are coming out because some look awesome, like Horizon Zero Dawn Part 2.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man. And some people...
Demon Souls remaster. Actually, I don't know if it's a remake or a remaster. They're not really specific on that. But they're saying there's some new things that they're adding, so I don't know if it's an actual remaster. It might be a remake, which I'm actually really for. If they remaster it with some tweaks, that sounds the best. So
yeah. All right. Well, what's going on with this year PS5, man?
So you can see here, this is the new PS5 console with the new controller. And you can actually lay it on its side. It doesn't look like you can, but I think it's sitting on a stand here. But I've seen it sideways, so you can actually lay it down on its side. People are making up all sorts of random memes now with this.
Somebody said it looks like a Wi-Fi router.
It
really does.
I mean, yeah, but it's it's an electronic device, so they're all kind of similar, in the long run.
So
I like it.
What's good about
sick.
it? Apparently, it's got like new tech or something.
So it's got an amazing SSD drive that's supposedly better than anything that's out there, and it's 100 times faster than the PS4, which is
cool.
That's insane. There's no loading times.
None. And it's disk driven.
No, SSD is solid state.
Because I see isn't there a disk drive on it?
That's for the Blu-rays / PS4 games. You can still play PS4 games,
but everything's going to be digital.
And actually, it comes with a digital version that doesn't have a slot, so you can get it without the slot. It'll probably be like $100 cheaper if I were to guess, because they'll include the Blu-ray player. But we don't know the prices. There's lots of guesstimating. Everyone's going, $500 to $700. That's kind of like I had a tweet, and that's pretty much the consensus. Somewhere between. I wouldn't be surprised if it was $599. That sounds about right to me.
Seems high though.
Yeah, I mean it's the next gen. It does seem high, but people are gonna pay for it. They're gonna want it. They want it. I mean, 2 million people were eagerly watching this.
Yeah.
So let's we've got the.
You want to take a look at the games?
Yeah, here we go. So we got this is the PlayStation YouTube page. And it basically just has all the trailers split into individuals, so we can see all the games. And the one I'm most excited is absolutely the Demon Souls game. That looks incredible. Really excited about that. Horizon Forbidden West looks really dope. That's the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel. NBA 2K1 looked really good. I don't play basketball games, but a buddy of mine does, so I'm always interested in anything friends of mine play.
Some of these look pretty cool. I need to watch these, though. I haven't seen all of them.
That one right there. All right,
Which one?
So Grand Theft Auto 5.
They're redoing Grand Theft Auto.
They're not making Grand Theft Auto 6. They're just enhancing Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's why it's all thumbs down. Look at that. Like to dislike ratio.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
Remember when Rockstar used to make games?
Man, Rockstar has been milking that game for way too long. Rockstar.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
This is a message for you. Stop milking that game. Give Red Dead Redemption 2 some more love.
Nope.
Make GTA 6 like everybody wants. Please.
No, listen, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're making fat cash off that game. Why stop now?
I mean, in their defense, they have consistently brought new stuff into GTA 5 nonstop throughout the past.
That's good.
6 years, 7 years.
Holy cow.
I don't know. When did that game come out? I don't know. 8 years ago now?
Google it.
I don't know. It's been out for a long time, and they just dropped some new stuff last year. So constantly they're adding new stuff. It's pretty cool.
What's this thing about like some SJW games? I don't even see it. Where is it?
All right, here, go up. Let me see it. It's
see it here?
I don't know if it's SJW. I don't know what exactly is. It looks
like. Oh,
like,
here we go. Volcano High.
It looks like some emo.
Whoa, this thing's getting nuked hard.
It looks
Look at
like
this.
emo furry land.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can we watch it? Are we gonna get in trouble?
Well, yeah, we probably can't play the whole thing, but I'll just show
it looks pretty bad. It
Oh,
looks like a bunch of
Atlanta.
sad furries crying.
it looks
about
like somebody took
life.
Tumblr avatars and made it into a cartoon.
Ah,
They burned their yearbook. Goodbye, Volcano High. They burned the book.
the
I mean,
angst.
Look, there's some deep in thought emo
This
looks.
really does look like Tumblr, like come to life.
Oof.
You know, one thing I'm a little annoyed at. People go back a page.
Like go back
So
to
there,
the
yeah. So there's a new Spider-Man, and
Yeah.
it looks really cool. It looks awesome. Everyone loved Spider-Man when it came out for PS4, and now they're all there's
Where is it?
it's Miles Morales.
Morales.
Excuse me, Miles Morales.
Oh, there we go.
And it looks dope, this game, and I really
Nah, everybody likes this. Look at this. This is totally thumbs up.
oh that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was reading on Twitter. I'm I'm looking through, and there's some people out there, and it's not just about this. I'm going to bring other games into my point here, but they're upset because it's not Peter Parker, it's not Spider-Man,
yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, but did you see Into the Spider-Verse? That movie was awesome.
It's a good movie.
For one, it was a great Spider-Man movie, and it makes sense. His character. It's not like they're just shoving a minority in someone else's shoes.
No, I think
It's if they're gonna do it, this is kind of the best way that they did it. It's cool. It's a multiverse. It makes sense. He has his own storyline of how he became Spider-Man. I like it. I dig it.
they
So,
already had like
I'm excited about it.
They already had like a Spider-Verse,
Right.
a long time ago. I don't know when the original comic or whatever came out, or but I remember when I was growing up watching the Spider-Man show, they
Okay.
had the Spider-Verse. So sure, you can make a bunch of different Spider-Man type characters, but I do think it is extremely lazy when
Okay.
they do hand-me-down characters.
Well, that's kind of what's happening with Ratchet and Clank. So there's a new Ratchet and Clank game. This actually looks really smooth. The gameplay looked really pretty, and then at the very end, they warp to a new plane, and Ratchet becomes a girl.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So it's like, wait a minute,
What do you-
is it Ratchet or is it this?
Ratchetta?
I don't know. It's
Ratchet?
right at the very
Ratchet,
end. Here,
yeah.
it's seriously right at the end. He lands.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna play this one scene. Boom. Huh? Who?
What?
So it's like,
So it's not Ratchet?
wait, is it Ratchet or is it not? I don't know.
I never played Ratchet
But
and Clank
this
anyway.
is what people are complaining about. They're like, why wouldn't you just do something new? Why are you gonna try to shove, and replace
Lazy.
and that?
Are they replacing though, or are they adding a new character?
I have no idea. I don't
Like,
know.
so
People
look, this-
love to jump to conclusions.
But this one
so.
also got a thumbs up, and I think
Well, Ratchet and Clank, people love it. And honestly, this game looked so. This is not my type of game. It's very colorful. Also, it looks really fun. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, maybe I'll play this game. It does. It looked really smooth. It felt like a next gen game.
what do you think's going to happen with Last of Us 2?
Honestly, I don't even think about that game.
Yeah,
I'm not
really?
A lot of people are like, yeah, why did they even need a second one? The first one came to a conclusion. It was a great story. What is the second one even about? Then they're censoring people that are
Yeah, they're
leaking stuff,
DMCA
like
takedowns on
crazy.
people who are
Crazy.
talking about it even.
Yeah, and it's like,
Oh,
okay.
I'm hearing like the game's gone like SJW or something. Honestly, I don't follow a lot of these criticisms of these games.
Okay.
I'm not going to play it anyway. My thing is all like that Volcano High thing where it looks like Tumblr.
Oh gosh, it looks so bad.
It does. It looks really bad, and everybody seems to hate it.
Yeah.
But I don't care. Whatever. I'm just not going to buy it.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. It's like, listen, man, let them do their skin suit thing,
Mm-hmm.
where they take the withered husk of what used to be, and then they drape it over their bodies and prop it up, and let them
Ugh.
prop it up. I don't know. I'm gonna ignore it, and it's not gonna get money from me.
Yeah.
I guess there is the problem though that, like when it comes to these SJW type takeovers of intellectual property or institutions,
Okay.
they get money from external sources, and sometimes through force, like through taxpayer funds. That's when it gets scary.
Yeah.
Propping up things that can't succeed, that everyone hates, by forcing them to pay for it. I'm not going to be a fan of that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you noticed any other interesting games that that's supposed to come out? or what?
Resident Evil 8
Oh, cool.
is coming out. It looks beautiful.
That's a cool
and
franchise.
yeah, the earlier Resident Evil games always annoyed me because of the camera angle force. You don't control the camera angle. It's a static shot. That always bugged me, so I just never could get into Resident Evil games.
Apparently, Bugsnax is really bad.
Oh, that looked
Bugsnax.
it looked
What is this?
terrible.
They got to make games for kids, though, man. Come on.
Yeah, sure, but it's when we're waiting for this, they've been toying with us. PS5 reveal these epic new games, amazing graphics, and you see this. Just click to any screenshot.
Dude, the graphics look like 1999 CGI kids
Wow,
programming.
yeah.
Yes, exactly, Tim.
This is the PS5.
So
I'm
when
supposed to pay for this?
Yeah, so when I saw this, I was like, "What is this?" It started with this strawberry with googly eyes
Aw.
popping out of the ground, and like, bop, 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 and then it gets eaten by that walrus bear. I don't know what that thing was,
What the
but
heck?
Hamburger? Is that a sub sandwich?
it
crawling
looks like a
around?
sub sandwich snake. I don't know.
Now, I will say the CGI looks really, really bad, but
Yeah.
somehow still kind of good.
Well,
Like
it's because of the lighting.
exactly,
The lighting
is-
makes everything.
The lighting is good, and everything else is just awful.
Wow, yeah.
Exactly. It looks like someone built it on Unity and was like, "Oh man, we could just add these new lighting effects and it'll be great." And it's like, "Yeah, but that's not what we want.
Yeah.
We've had these games for a long time. I want something
Yeah, it's the
really
lighting, dude.
clean and new to make it
What-
look like I'm looking into a world that I can believe." I don't get that here. I mean, yes, sure, it's for kids, right?
What's
Yeah.
what,
What's
what's
a good point? A kid's gonna be like, "This is great. I'm a walrus eating strawberries."
But what's that? You know that game where you play a little a little guy and you can press L and R and his arms goes up, and then he jumps and you can like climb things and it's like the controls are all kind of wacky. What's that game called?
No.
Is that Load Runner?
No. It's a 3D game. It's a lot of fun. I'm sure everybody knows what it is. You start with a character that's just like a white model, and you can add beanies and shirts and hats and stuff.
Beanies.
And then it's the reason I bring that game up, and I'm sure I'm going to see it in the chat pop up in 2 seconds, is because the graphics are trash. But
Yeah.
it's a really, really fun game. So you can play online multiplayer, and you can you when you press right or left, his arms go up.
Okay.
And then you can touch the walls and he grips.
Huh.
But you can also grab other people and then like drag them, and then they try and grab and stop you, and then it's I love playing that game because there's always like little kids screeching.
So look at this game though. This is the new LittleBigPlanet. It's basically LittleBigPlanet 4. This is for kids also. This is a
Human fall flat.
Yeah, I
Human-
just saw that.
human-
Yeah.
someone get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
human
Nice,
fall
nice.
flat.
So
Thanks, guys.
this game, the graphics are amazing. I'm gonna just play a little clip. You can't even see how good the graphics looked because this is like through a screen now. But this is what I'm talking about. This is a kids game. This looks it's kind of like because LittleBigPlanet was a side-scrolling game with
Right.
with a little bit of depth. But now it's like full 3D environment.
That's cool.
It's dope. It's like this
Yeah.
is the evolution that we were expecting to see for a kids game, not that other stuff that looked like somebody's first development project. Like, oh, cool, you made a game. You should have released it on
Yay.
Steam first, and
Yeah,
you
seriously.
then built your way up to PS5. The PS5 reveal. It was some of these games were really disappointing.
I was expecting PS5 to be like you're looking through a window when you play the game.
Like Gran
Instead, a lot of these
Turismo
games-
7 looked amazing. That is exactly what you'd expect. Like looking through the window, you're like, wow, I feel like I'm driving this car. And they
You know-
showed like a lap around a race, and it looked
You know what-
dope.
you know
it
what,
looked
man?
so clean.
That Volcano High, I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee they were thinking about their release games and how they were going to maximize sales. There are so many games.
We got to catch these emo
Yes,
teenagers.
Yes, they were like, what about the 14-year-old Tumblr market? No, for real. Because you think about the animations of that game and it looks really, really bad.
Okay.
Like it just does not look good. And then you look at the AAA top tier games like Horizon or whatever, and you can tell they're targeting as many demographics as possible with launch. I can respect that, but I can see why people don't like that because that game should not be on the PS5.
Well, if that was the
that game
case-
could have been on the PS1.
You actually had to type in your birthday and be 18 years old or older to
For
watch
that?
this.
What?
When you entered it in, like I went to PlayStation, they're like, whoa, are you of age to watch this video? And I'm like,
What's gonna
yes.
go on in here? What the heck?
So I did my fake birthday
Right.
just because I never do my
I'm
my real-
120 years old.
Yes.
Well, no, I actually do my correct year, but
Everything else is different.
it's a different birthday every
let's
time I
mix
put
it
it
up.
in. But I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, why would they do that? Oh, it must be because they're going to be showing these epic, awesome games.
Yeah.
Because when I think PlayStation 5, I don't think like an 8-year-old's going to be like, I want the new PlayStation 5. I don't know. It doesn't feel like, I think Nintendo when I think little kids,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not a pro at gaming, so like sure, these are just my opinions. But when I
When-
watch that
When's it coming out?
this fall,
Ooh.
yeah, should be before Christmas. Although
Nice.
they did make an announcement that there's going to be less PS5s on release than PS4s they had on release because of COVID.
Yeah.
So they just couldn't make as many. So it's gonna sell out.
Yeah, man.
Like that.
When
It's
are they
gonna
doing
sell out.
pre-orders already?
I haven't seen it. Supposedly in the UK, some people were able to pre-order it on Amazon, which is odd.
Huh. That's
And
weird.
it went for £599, which is about $700.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So we'll see. I don't
We
know.
will see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. If you want to catch the full show, tune in to this channel, subscribe, hit the like button, or check us out on iTunes and Spotify, and we will soon have this podcast up for free on all podcast platforms. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next episode.